Whoa, hope everybody's doing fine today. Today we're going to be opening this little package up here and see what we got inside. I'm sure many of you can guess. We'll open this up in just a second. Well, in a previous video when I did the penny stove, I told you there was something I wanted to get eventually, and I treated myself and I got it. So what is it? It's a pre-made alcohol stove. Now there's a whole bunch on the market that look just like this. This one happened to be a cheaper one. Let's see. I picked it up for 17 bucks. Now if I can get it out of the bag. Let's see. Well, there's the stand for it. Anyway, one of the main reasons I wanted to get a pre-made one, I'll put a picture right down here, show you the inside of this cap. Here's one of the ones I made, and it worked just fine. The only problem is, once you pour the fuel in here, you have to figure out a way to smother this out, and then pour the fuel back into your container if you have fuel left over, or just burn it off. With this one, it's got the resealable. You can see it in this picture down here. It's got a rubber O-ring around it that seals off all the burners up here, so you don't have to waste any fuel. Plus, of course, it has all these other items that go with it. The little snuffer, you can either use this to snuff out your flame when you're done with it, or if you want to just set it to like simmer, you can leave it open just a little bit like that, and it'll keep whatever you got heated up inside there. And then of course your pot or your pan will go on top of this, or your canteen cup, whatever it is that you have. Now some of them smaller nesting cups and stuff I don't think will fit on here. I think they would end up actually fitting inside there. But anyway, let's fuel this up and try it out. See what kind of a burn we get from it. Alright, and what we're going to be using is 99% isopropyl alcohol. So let me pour a little in here. I'm not going to fill it up. I'm just going to put in enough to where we can get a flame going and get these jets started on here. And let's put this alcohol far away and let the alcohol on my hand evaporate a little bit. Now I'll put a picture down here showing all the components of it. You've got the lid, and then I'm not sure exactly, I call this the lid, the one that screws on and seals. This one the snuffer, because it snuffs it out. And this is your stove. This company's been in business since 1979. Alocs, A-L, I guess that's an A. L-O-C-S. I'll let you determine that. Yeah, I guess it is. They just didn't put the through the A. So, it's made out of anodized aluminum. It's Now if you hear any loud rumbling or anything like that, we do have a thunderstorm going on right now. Just hopefully the electricity doesn't go out, because that would kind of mess up the lighting for the video. Anyway, yeah, I picked this up the other day. Let me give you a couple measurements. I'll flash it on the screen down here also. But it's 2.4 inches high, and across the base, the width of it is 3.5 inches. Okay, they call this the base, that the furnace body, the furnace cover, and flame regulator. And like I said, it's $16.99, say $17. I did weigh it, but I forgot what it was now. I'll give it to you. Net weight is, oh, they got it in ounces here. Net weight is 4.59 ounces. They say it'll last with 100 milliliters of alcohol. The burn time will last 45 minutes. Well, maybe I should have put more alcohol in there. All the jets are starting to go down. I can see it. Yeah, I probably should have put more alcohol in it to get the fumes up in there higher. But you can see, I think you can see that. Let me bring another camera over here and I'll record from the side here, and I'll dub it in. So I'll put this footage down here somewhere so you can see the side view of this. I guess it's not going to jet out like the homemade ones do. Well, of course, in the homemade ones you don't have this big open area. It is coming up out of the jets though. You can see that there. And it is very hot. But I wanted to show you this, well, because I told you I would if I got one. But also, the thing with the rubber O-ring, like I said, the other ones are fine, they work good. These would be excellent if you had nothing else to use and you need to make a stove. You know, there's nothing wrong with using these. I just wanted something to where if I didn't need all the alcohol, say I had this full of alcohol and I was just boiling a cup of water for coffee, I didn't want to have to dump out the alcohol. First of all, I didn't want to try to figure out how to smother this thing. Second, I didn't want to have to try to dump it out and pour it back into a container. Where with this, you just seal it up and your alcohol is preserved. I guess that's the burn there. The fire is coming out of the jets. That would definitely, because you figure inside this and you have your coffee cup here or your canteen cup, it's going to definitely boil some water quick. Let me first try this. We'll put this on here for a second. Okay, you can see how that kind of mellows it out. Let me pull that off before it gets hot. Too late. What I wanted to do was every prepper should have bandanas around. Let me close that down a little bit more. See how that does. Well, it's still out there pretty good. Let's see. Oh, that's smothered. Okay. Well, let's smother that. What we're going to do is take a break, let that cool down. I want to put this lid on and tighten her down and make sure that that alcohol is going to stay inside that stove. So we'll be right back. Alright, well, we let this cool down long enough to put the lid back on. I do suggest you let this cool down before you put the lid on though. I'm not positive, but with pressure in there and you put the lid on, it might have a tendency to make it leak if it's still real hot just from the pressure. Alright, well, let's see if that seal works. Yep, I don't see any alcohol coming out. Alright, well, that looks pretty good. Put that on there. There we go, snaps on. Then you flip this little, let me get this out of the way so you can see a little better. And once you get that on, then you flip the bail over. You can set that back in there and put it back in the bag. Like I said, that's the main reason I wanted one of these, is because I wanted to be able to carry this and leave the alcohol in it for a couple of reasons. One, you can fill this up before you leave on your trip, or just leave it filled all the time, and then get yourself a little bottle to put extra alcohol in, and that gives you a little bit more fuel to take with you. I have seen people where they take these and put them inside like those nesting cups and then put their utensils and stuff in there and a little bottle of alcohol. So there's a wide variety of things you can do with these. I'll go ahead and put these pictures. I've just got a few. This right here is the advertisement, the listing price, $16.99, and it gives you the weight, package weight, and I'll put a link in the description below. If you haven't subscribed yet, please go down, hit that subscribe button, hit that little bell icon, that way you'll be notified next time we upload a video. I got some sad news and some good news. Sad news is, on my giveaways right now, I can only do it for the 48 lower states here. I'll have to get in touch with Amazon and see how that works. If somebody from another country or Alaska or Hawaii wins, how that would be shipped. Because I don't know how that works. I don't know if I could just use the regular Amazon or if I have to do something else or what. Because I do have Amazon Prime, which gives me free shipping, but I don't know. I don't think that would work for shipping something overseas, because shipping and duties and things like that the different countries charges, some of them are outrageous. So for right now, I'm sorry. I'll try to get that worked out this month sometime, or this coming month, before the next giveaway. This will be the last video before the giveaway for this month, which is September, and I'll do a video September 30th. And if I can't do a screen capture, what I'll do is I'll grab the camera and set it over here so you can see how that program goes in and just picks out a random winner. So remember, to be eligible for the contest, you have to comment on the video, and if you go back through the videos for this month, comment on them, because what we do is we take paper, little slips of paper, put them in a box, draw one of those out. It'll have the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever, depending on how many videos I put out this month. And then what I'll do is I'll enter the URL for that video onto this program, and it'll randomly pick a comment. If you've got one of these or another type of camp alcohol stove, please put in the comments down below. Let me know what you have, how you like it. Like I said in my other videos, I'll put a link to those up here, to the the ones when we made the penny stove. I'll put a link to those up here. But there's several different brands of these. They all look basically the same. They look like the same size, same shape. There's even a couple different companies. I don't know if they're actually the same company. They just put a different branding on it or what. But if you look on Amazon under alcohol stove, you'll see there's several different brands. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to like, subscribe. Please share my videos on your yeah, what's the word? Oh, your media, that you belong to, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, what have you. Please share my videos. And also, if there's an item that you would like to see me try out off of Amazon, let me know. And I'm just rambling on. But anyway, this was fun. I've been wanting one of these for a while. I do have another stove in my bug out bag. It's a what is that? It's not propane. It's butane. A butane stove, and it's real compact. Maybe I'll do a video of all the different stoves I have, because I have a few different ones, some homemade and some not. Anyway, stay prepared.